listening to West Ham is Why We Drink. It's like hanging at the pub with your West Ham mates. Come on, you Irons!
And welcome to episode 27 of West Ham is Why We Drink.
The Dimitri episode.
The Dimitri episode. The frog episode. The frog episode.
Who's 27 now?
Who's 27 now? Oh, blimey. You were going to ask that, weren't you plonker?
Why do I even ever ask this
question? Why do you always ask? You don't even know the answer.
We never know the answer. And
never
we
know
sound
the answer.
Useless.
We
People like listening. They're like, who are these two arseholes who don't even know who wears what shirt? Anyway, this arsehole is Adam Frankel.
And this arsehole is Wayne McMullen. I'm going to apologise, mate. I mean, I've been like back and forth like a roller coaster this week on whether I could do this podcast or not. But thanks for bearing with me because I've been really, really, really sick. It was not coronavirus though.
No, it's not. It was AIDS.
It was not. That is an awful thing to say. That is a really awful thing to say.
And what's weird is that I thought that, once it flared up, that was the end. So is this going to be our last episode?
No. I've had a lot of really nice well wishes from people.
Oh, really?
Well, in reply to your nastiness.
What did people reply?
Yeah, they did. I had somebody say, what was it? They said, drink a lot of whiskey. You don't drink a lot anymore, do you? Isn't this your month of not drinking?
That was February.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. See, I can't drink like I used to. I mean, I still drink through my mouth, if that's what you're wondering, but I just can't drink like a lot like I used to. Adam's actually hugging his bottle of alcohol right now. He did it. Now you're hearing those kissing sounds. I'm going to point out that we're actually in remote locations from each other. So that definitely wasn't me. Definitely wasn't me.
Yeah, we are. We're in different locations. I did say, do you want me to come over?
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I'm still really contagious. And to be honest, I'm going to Vegas next week. The last thing I want is to be sick.
Did you see that that this whole corona thing, it's getting blown out proportion now? Because
I think I've already had it, to be honest.
They're saying that some people could have had it and it's been and done. But what cracks me up is the fact that Corona beer sales are down 40%.
Oh. So yeah, I'm sorry that you're dying because I make a comment about like our podcast in a few years' time and then a in memoriam section.
Yeah, you did. You blocked me, you bastard.
You probably better try. Can you teach me remotely now, like how to? Because like if something does happen and you don't recover from this, and I'm sure you will, I like to plan for worst case scenarios. And I literally have no idea how to record anything.
Adam, you literally have no idea how to plug your microphone and your mouse in at the same time on that computer you've got.
Exactly.
So you really think you're going to be able to figure out podcast production in like one? It's not going to happen, mate. Why is it always end up with mates that have got no clue about technical stuff? My mate Fraser, I've known for donkey's years, never used to...
No clue about technical stuff?
Yeah, you've got no clue about technical stuff.
I've got a degree in software engineering, you bastard.
Yeah, well, then why can't you bloody plug a microphone into a computer? He's like...
I could have just done it on my laptop.
Yeah. I think we've done enough baloney for now and we should get on to what was that?
By the way, in case people wanted to know, it's the Abominable Snowman episode.
Oh, the guy that we can't remember his name of.
A Yeti.
What's his first name?
West Bromwich Albion.
Okay, I think it's definitely time for what was that?
It's Albion. This is literally his name.
Albion a Yeti.
What was that?
First of all, let's go over what our predictions were for the match between Southampton.
So, I predicted that once Jared Bowen got into the team and started playing, that we would do great. And surprise, surprise, he gets into the team.
Scoreline? What did you predict for a scoreline?
First goal.
What did you predict for a scoreline?
I predicted Jared Bowen.
What did you predict for a scoreline?
It was so long ago now, mate.
I've got it written here in front of me because I double-checked this 3 or 4 times. I think you predicted...
It was 4-0.
4-0, that's right. And when you were doing the Fat Sam thing, you said it was 5-0, didn't you?
No. Fat Sam predicted 5-0.
That's what I mean.
I predicted 4-0.
And what did I predict? 3-1, you plonker. I got one right. 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 I got one right.
Except for it doesn't count.
3-1. I am the champion.
No.
I am the champion.
The problem is that you're not. It doesn't count.
I am the champion. Oh, no, I am the champion. Oh, I am the champion. I am the champion. 3-1,
no, unfortunately, mate, you're not the champion.
No, I am.
Boys predicted 3-1, and you just copied our manager. So it really doesn't count.
It does count.
Can be on the late.
It counts. You can try it when you want, Adam, but this will go down forever in history as you being wrong. Hey, Rory, everyone that's an Adam's friend, just remember, Adam doesn't always get it right. I got it right this week, not you plonker. So who's your top shelf, mate?
Jared Bowen. Because, we've got this. All right, David Moyes, yes, thankfully got a win. And finally, you know what? It was a win. When every West Ham fan looked at the team sheet, we're like, praise the Lord.
Yeah, finally.
Some Scottish prick has made some sensible decisions.
Yeah.
And we've been saying it the whole time. He makes some sensible decisions, not even sensible decisions, just reasonable decisions that 99% of West Ham fans would have made themselves if they were the manager.
That's what everyone's been saying on social media for bloody months now.
Yeah. What did we say? Everyone was banging on about two things. The first one I said, Jared Bowen, we haven't confirmed about this. What is the other main thing that every fan was saying? Why aren't you playing? Say it, Wayne.
Well, now.
Yes. There we go. And what happens? 15 minutes into the game, how do we get a goal? Fornals gets the ball, plays an amazing ball through. Jared Bowen makes a great run in behind, perfect finish, 1-0 to West Ham.
Beautiful, wasn't he? He just cut right across to that far post. It was beautiful.
And in fairness, my top shelf. All right, who's your top shelf first?
Okay, you know what? I'm going to say this, and I think I might shock a few people, but just for the effort that he put into winning the header and then falling down on the ground and still managed to get that ball in the goal. Hello.
Yeah, I mean, people will quit.
I mean, that was just like, I just was like, he beat the goalie to the header, for Christ's sake. I mean, he just showed, he finally showed some hunger for the goal. And I think
Can you remember a single other thing he did in the whole game except for that, though?
Nah, nothing at all.
That's my point.
I don't remember. Yeah, but listen, at least I didn't have to look at the game highlights before getting on the podcast, because I remember somebody saying, I just need to go take a quick poo and I'm going to look at the game highlights. So is that your lucky charm, as you take a poo before
I record a podcast, if it's a few days later after the game, I always refresh my memory of the game. So I know what I'm talking about. Because Fornals would have been my top shelf.
Well, look, he was the same. He set up Antonio as well.
Yep, he set up 2 of the 3 goals. But the only reason I'm giving it to Bowen is because it's his first start for us. There was a fair amount of pressure because Moyes had been banging on in the media about how, he's a young boy. I need to let this young boy wait and get it. Idiot. And so finally he plays him, and surprise, surprise, he does what we paid all of that freaking money to Hull City for him to come and do, and he does it.
He looked like he ate the pressure up, didn't he? He loved it.
Special mention to Nokia as well. He did well again.
Nokia did very good, didn't he? How do you really pronounce the name?
Nugakia. Nuclear. Do I prefer nuclear or
nuclear
Nokia?
Is better. Nuclear.
Nuclear.
He did a phenomenal job, didn't he? He was really good. And I tell you, Southampton weren't a bad side. I mean, they went for it.
Yeah, and I just hope this carries on. So
I want to know who your bottom shelf was, and I'm going to call it the dregs of the barrel. Do you think there was any?
Maybe Rice could have got back better for their goal.
I couldn't do that to Rice. I don't think there was one, mate.
I think it's hard. I'm going to give the bottom of my barrel to Sanchez, who played for the youth team. Where he belongs.
I'm going to give the bottom of my barrel to the board.
Fair.
There you go.
All right, well, let's see if for the first time you can get a correct prediction without copying somebody else.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, last week you copied David Moyes. So let's see if you can actually get the first one actually on your own.
Okay, who are we playing?
You don't even know who we're playing.
I just want to check and see if you are. Who are we playing? Okay, look.
You didn't know.
No, of course I know it's the Arsenal, mate. So anyway, I've been thinking about this a lot. for 2 minutes. And I actually made some notes here, and I wrote down in the notes, doesn't make a blind bit of difference what you predict. Even if you win, Adam's going to try and claim it. That's what
I claim a win this time.
So I think it's going to be 2-0 to West Ham.
Well, I think you're delusional. I've got two thoughts in my head. Like, do I be positive and optimistic, or do I be realistic? You've gone with the delusional, but you also have got
went with positive and optimistic.
With sickness, and the Dos Equis virus is filtering its way through your brain.
Yeah, do you think they said how Arnautovic was a bit of a virus within the team? Do you think he started the whole coronavirus over in China?
Yeah, what, by having sex with an animal?
Where the heck did that come from?
I think that's how all diseases started. Okay. Someone getting frisky with an animal in China. Isn't that how all diseases start?
I don't know, but I think you better come up with your prediction right now before you dig yourself any deeper, mate.
Dig. Do you know that song?
It's from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
You should know that. You're one of the Seven Dwarfs, Baldy.
Hang on, lean forward a little bit. I'm going to take a screenshot.
I'm dopey. Yeah. Why like that?
Everyone would have to say you're angry.
Do you mean grumpy?
Yeah, grumpy, angry. See, there you go. I told you.
Okay, so my prediction is going to be 2-1 to Arsenal, and I hate to do it, but that's what I think it will be.
Okay, well, that's good. We both got different score lines, which is nice.
True. I mean, I'll be happy if you get the score right.
I'd be more than that happy.
Did you say 2-0?
I said 2-0.
If it's 2-0 in the 87th minute, I literally will cheer for Arsenal.
You are so bad.
Just so that you don't get it. No. I mean, I'll just cheer for another goal. I don't know who scores it.
I just remember just looking at you when we were winning 3-1 on that last match, and you're going like, oh.
Oh no! I just kept drinking a bit more to hope to try and ease the pain of the fact that you were going to win. But in my mind, I thought, you know what? It doesn't matter because David Moyes made that prediction, and you just copied Moyes.
Well, you can say whatever you want because guess what, Adam? It's time to get on with the bloody show, mate. You know what the show's about, right?
No, what are we doing again?
We're doing a Pie Mashup Mashup. Yeah, about 20 minutes of our worst songs.
God, people are going to love that.
They are totally going to love it, mate. You know why? Because it's all about the little bit of chatter between the songs.
Oh, is there good banter?
Well, no, there's good me slagging you off.
Hang on, have you just re-recorded yourself talking crap about me after songs?
Yeah.
Bastard!
I did it like a radio DJ.
I need to learn how to do this. Did the sweet FA Cup die?
I don't know what's going on with it. I've had like 3 people out of the 8 reach out to me. So if anybody's out there listening, come on, reach out. I'm not going to chase them, mate. It's pointless chasing them.
Don't we have to?
You know, I think it is. Yeah, we have to. We'll give one more chase this week.
Anyway, what else are we doing?
Like I said, the Pie Mashup Mashup. Should we get on with it?
Okay.
Don't sound too excited about it, you plonker.
Okay, let's stay positive, love our lives, and listen to some Pie and Mashups.
One of the good things about West Ham is it always has been known as a family club. So we chant in and sing in throughout the game. It's just a normal thing. But, you know, Americans don't really have that same thing. And most of the professional clubs here, you know, some of them hand out like song sheets and they have like lead chants. Mm-hmm. And so, you know, Americans don't often get the opportunity to go to London and see a game. Right. It's a long way to go. So let's bring the chants here to the fans. We're just going to teach you a chant, and there are going to be some weeks that we're going to get someone in. I've got some friends who are season ticket holders. I'm going to have them phone in and teach us new songs because you know we got new players like Allaire, for example. Who wanted to? You came up with a terrible idea for a chant for him, didn't you?
I thought mine was better than James.
What was your one again?
Mine was Allaire, oh, in the claret and blue. Scoring a goal, Allaire. Whoa, I know it's bloody awful, but nobody else has come up with it.
That's bad, but it's definitely better than the one that I made, which was very tongue-in-cheek. Very tongue-in-cheek.
Okay, what was your one?
I don't know if I can remember it, but it was to the tune of "Holler Back Girl" from Gwen Stefani. It was pretty bad. It was very tongue-in-cheek.
I just want to hear James say, "There ain't no holler back girl."
2 times he's been around your net. Oh, no, see, I can't remember. No.
Try again. Come on, James. Try it one more time. Here we go.
2 times he's been around your best made him look the fool, and he's found the net because he ain't no holler back boy. Something like that. I can't remember.
Okay, so
Yeah, like I said, it was pretty awful, wasn't it?
It was bad.
Okay, so my small this is why I'm in charge of this section, because if I was going to come up with a chant, it would simply be like that.
Yeah.
You mean like you did for Antonio,
Yeah.
which wasn't even at the ground?
No, but that's Antonio's actual chant.
Yeah, it is.
I thought they were singing Antonio.
Well, his players have more than one chant, mate.
Antonio.
Like, when Paolo Di Canio first signed for us, his chant was D.I. Canio.
D.I. Canio.
But then eventually it was a Paolo Di Canio.
Paolo Di Canio.
So it's possible.
Isn't it amazing? We all went into like an operatic voice then. Paolo Di Canio. Paolo Di Canio.
Ah, classic. I love that guy. He's one
You know
of
my favourite
players.
chant?
What?
I love the Christian Daly one.
Oh, so do I. Wait, we should teach him that one. Should we do that today?
Let's do that one today, because it's like an old school chant.
It's a classic chant.
It's a classic chant.
So, all right, we're going to mix it up. We'll do some current chants, we'll do some classic chants, and we'll do some brand new chants. Because here's the thing, if you ever get the opportunity to go see West Ham away, I mean, it is singing 90% of the time.
Yeah.
And in the pubs before, in the pubs after, and every now and then, it's like a...
And in the train on the way down.
And it's basically, you get like a greatest hits.
Yeah.
And every now and again, like Ludek McCloskey chant will come out.
Oh my gosh,
you know? And these songs will just come out because one person will start it off, everyone will start singing.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's do... So we're going to teach you the Christian Daily chant today. I was going to do the Arthur Masuaku chant because that's more applicable. You know what we should do? Let's just do both.
Let's do both.
Okay, so the Masuaku chant, people. For people that don't go to the game, this is how it goes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Arthur Masuaku. Oh, he's better than Lukaku. Oh, he never gives the ball away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Arthur Masuaku. Oh, he's better than Lukaku. Oh, he never gives the ball away.
There we go. So there's your first West Ham chant. But what would be really cool is if there are Hammers fan clubs out here, I know I've heard from the Mile High Hammers, Memphis Hammers have reached out to us. If you could get your supporters club to sing this chant this week, record it and send it back, it will be so cool for us to play it on the show.
Yeah, we'd love
Absolutely.
to. We'd love to.
So that's my challenge to the Hammers supporter clubs. And hey, it doesn't have to be just American supporter clubs. Like, if you can record that chant, send it to us. We're doing.
Or just record it and put it on Twitter and just tag us.
All right. Well, let's do Christian. Oh, I haven't sung Christian Daily chant for a long time. James, do you even know it?
I know bits of it. I've heard it several times, but I don't know it well.
Do you know what would be funny? Should we try and make James do it? See if he can get it.
Come on, James. Let's see if you can.
I'll start it for you.
Yeah, we'll start it and you finish it.
Let me ask. Is it the one that has something about his curly hair?
Yeah.
Okay. I know I've heard it, but I don't know.
So let's start it and let's let James finish it.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Here we go.
Yeah, ready.
Oh, Christian Daily, you are the love of my life. Oh, Christian Daily. I'd let you.
Yeah, I know how it goes.
You're meant to carry
My
on.
wife's in the next room, so
That's a good point.
Okay.
I don't think she heard that, right?
hopefully not.
She'll come back and
She will be listening to it later. So
Oh, Christian Daily, you are the love of my life. Oh, Christian Daily, I'd let you shag my wife. Oh, Christian Daily, I want curly hair too.
There we go.
There you go. And that segment was actually cut from episode 3, which was called Sing Something We Know. And I feel like a radio DJ today. Next one's cut from episode 4. So don't forget, go check out some of these episodes in our backlog and enjoy yourself. You know, this is your podcast, so if you have like a segment that you would like to see us do, please do tap us up on the old social media and say, I would really like you guys to do this type of thing for us. Usually at this point go to our penalty shot out, but we don't have a penalty shot out this week.
Yeah, we're having a break.
Taking a break from it.
We want to build up.
Adam can't take another loss.
Exactly.
Well, It's more, if we keep doing it every week, people won't enjoy it so much. And so we'll take a break every, we'll do 3 weeks. Maybe sometimes we'll get a guest in.
That's what his last girlfriend said to him, if we keep doing it every week, you won't enjoy it so much. So I can't do it this week for you.
Oh my gosh.
So here we are on our bit about the song.
I'd like to teach the world to chant, right? That's
exactly.
what we decided on?
Yeah, maybe that too.
All together now.
I like All Together now because it's from Overland and Sea.
I kind of like it, but I like you teach the world to chant as well.
Well, you know what? I actually prefer like there's Pie and Mashup. I really like that.
I didn't get it.
Get it like a mashup. It's like a song.
Oh, blimey.
You know what?
I'm thick.
You know what? We just need you guys to go on Twitter and vote so we can have an idea because there's some really good ideas and some really poor ideas, Wayne.
Oh, yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't like
says the man that didn't even put one idea forward, James.
Good point.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know I don't have two Twitter accounts?
The only idea that James has put forward was I ain't no back girl or something. So.
And I've still got
That's
that.
probably
I've got
why
that.
he abstained. We'll see what his creative mind comes up with. Now we've considered that I'm really good at making up theme tunes for bits. I think when we've got it, I'll come up with another really, really good, top quality introduction jingle for it.
Oh, hang on. Well, I've got an urgent message coming in from somewhere above. Adam, do not sing again. Considering what happened the last week, what do you reckon, James?
Definitely need to sing the Lanzini song.
Yeah, I think so.
New contract signed, 4 more years, 2-year contract.
Great performance against Norwich.
Loved it.
Yeah, I agree.
He's been playing well since the beginning of the season. So
yes.
So for those of you out there that don't know the Manuel Lanzini chant, are you guys ready for this?
Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll do a classic chant afterwards. We've decided on the Ludek McCloskey chant is the one we're going to teach you today.
And I will post the lyrics up on our website, westhamiswhywedrink.com, so you can read it there too. Okay. We're going to get Ken to sing it too. Get up, Ken. Okay. He's in my armchair. He can't get out of it. So, Adam, why don't you do it first for us?
Okay, this is how it goes. Ain't nobody like Lanzini. Makes me happy. Plays the West Ham way.
Ain't nobody like Lanzini. Makes me happy. Plays the West Ham way. There you go.
Loved it.
Oh, I've just remembered.
What?
You know what?
What? We
have to do, instead of we can maybe do the McCloskey one as well, but someone asked on Twitter about the Claret and Blue Army
Pellegrini's Claret and Blue Army, that's right.
Okay, so, I'm going to do this because it's been so many American fans especially, they're like, I don't get this. And they're right, it doesn't really work. But we've been singing it for years. I remember when I first started going, it was Harry Redknapp.
Yeah.
And we would sing Harry Redknapp's Claret and Blue Army. And Claret and Blue are like somehow shrunk down to about 1.5 syllables.
Yeah, Claret Blue Army. Claret Blue.
It doesn't sound possible, but it's, Claret and Blue Army. Well, and what's cool about that chant is that one group of fans start singing it, and as it finishes, the other group of fans sing it again.
So let's do it then. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Pellegrini's Claret Blue Army.
Pellegrini's Claret Blue Army.
Gosh, we got such a delay today.
But so there was a huge section I wanted to mention. There was a big period in our time with Sam Allardyce especially and Avram Grant that the fans decided instead of singing a manager's name, they're going to sing We Are West Ham's Claret Blue Army.
Yeah, I remember that because you couldn't put Allardyce in it.
Well, no, because
Sam Allardyce
no one was proud about that.
Nobody was at all, were they?
Yeah, exactly.
We're Big Fat Sam's Claret Blue Army.
Big Fat Sam is Claret Blue Army. And that would work.
That would have worked. See, I should have been there for that.
I hope it never happens again.
Oh, God, I hope not.
A little bit of a diversion here is I'm not going to play a Pie Mashup right now, but I'm going to play the intro to one of our episodes that I really enjoyed doing. It's episode number 7.
I ever did see who would tie it up in a ribbon and put it in a box for me.
Okay, and welcome to the West Ham is Why We Drink podcast.
That is not live.
Yes, we are live. We are live right now.
We are not live.
We are live. We are. That's how we're starting this podcast off today. Yes, you didn't tune into We Are the Show Tune channel. You tuned into West Ham is Why We Drink. My name's Wayne McMullen. I'm here in the room with James, of course. Say hi, James.
Hello, everybody.
And of course, Oliver Twist over here.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
Can I have some more, please, sir?
I can't believe you've done that. I can't believe you've done me like that.
Well, what can we say? What can we say? I think that one's going to work very well, actually. Very, very well. We've just got back from watching the phenomenal game, but it was a funny game. We're just laughing so much. What can we say?
I really enjoyed pulling that on you, Adam. Oh, excuse me, I'm coughing to prove I am sick. Let's just go on to the next one, shall we?
Pie and Mashup. Pie and Mashup. Pie and Mashup. I know it's terrible, isn't it? It's awful. I mean, I can't believe that you've actually got that. We have asked 50 million people about the order that Mark Noble's song goes in, haven't we?
I've got a friend who's a season ticket holder that sings every song at every game. I wish I could get through to him.
And you can't get hold of him, can you?
No, I'm trying to ring him right now, but no luck at all. So he just won't pick up. I don't know what he's doing in England. Come on, Matt Belitis. Pick up your freaking phone.
Everyone's like sitting down watching telly. We're just going to have to go with he wears the claret and blue. He's West Ham through and through because you didn't even know yourself.
All right,
so you ready to do this then properly for everybody with some gusto and with some positive energy, Mr. Frankel?
Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Mark, wait. Sorry, what's the starting note?
Mark Noble.
La 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 la.
Talk about prima donnas. And if you don't think that Adam's a prima donna, you should look at the tweet that I sent out on Sunday with a video of Adam when he meets Minnie Mouse.
Oh yeah, because that's me.
Yeah, totally you, little girl. Mark Noble. Whoa. Mark Noble. Whoa. He wears the claret and blue.
He's West Ham through and through. Do you know what his song used to be when he first started playing?
24. 24.
What's 20? I said, do you know what his song used to be?
Oh, I thought you said, do you know what his number used to be? You broke up there.
Oh, you muppet. His song used to be Mark Noble, whoa. Mark Noble, whoa. Is only 17. Is better than Roy Keane. That's what it was at the beginning when he first started.
Brilliant. That's brilliant. That's a nice bit of history.
Over the years, they've sort of changed what it says.
Well, it's because he's been with us for so long. Let's just remind everyone that if you want to hear a particular song or chant on Pie and Mashup, please do get in touch with us. Hit us up on one of the social media sites, and we'd love to be able to do one of those for you and show you exactly how it goes, even though we don't know what it is sometimes. Right, Adam?
Now, what would a Pie mashup be without the infamous Adam's Alternative Bubbles? I got to admit, Adam, it was a brilliant idea, and it gave me many, many laughs, as well as many, many arguments, and I think it will go down in infamy.
Is it time for Pie and Mashup? Pie and Mashup. Pie and Mashup.
It's terrible. So a couple of weeks ago, you said that you didn't like Bubbles, and then you said to me today,
we agreed that Bubbles needed to change.
And I've
had a lot of support. My friend
you
Matt,
were definitely drunk,
Rory,
and you said that you agreed
pub,
that I agreed.
Corey actually came up to me in the pub as well. Basically, everyone fundamentally agrees that we need to make a change to Bubbles as an anthem.
Not everybody, Adam. Three of your friends who are afraid to argue with you. I'm not afraid to argue with you.
Well, everyone else in the pub.
Because let's be honest here, you're a good arguer.
I'm a good arguer.
You're a good arguer.
What's an arguer?
What you are good at.
Anyway, so for those that didn't hear, we made a decision together.
We did not make a decision.
That Bubbles is way too negative, and there's no surprise that West Ham is a club that ends up failing because our song literally says we're like bubbles that fly in the air until they pop and die, and that's the end.
This is Adam's opinion once again.
So,
Adam's opinion.
last night before I went to bed, I had a dream.
No, actually, what Adam said to me in the text, and I will read out the text verbatim here.
I don't remember what I said.
This is the text verbatim.
This might not be true, everybody, just so you know.
He says, I said, we can put that in Pie and Mashup. And he went, I did it last night in bed before I fell asleep. That was my window. What did you do in bed before you fell asleep, Adam?
Well, it came to me in a dream, the new Bubbles song.
It did.
So this is my new version of Bubbles. I haven't actually read it since I was in bed writing it, so hopefully it works. I can't remember. Here we go.
Okay.
I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. See, that bit's the same, okay?
Yeah, I know that, Adam.
They fly for you, flying through and through. Then, like my dreams, they all come true. Fortune's never hiding, broken dreams to mend. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles till the end.
It's okay.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
It's okay.
I'm a goddamn lyrical genius. Don't it's okay?
It's okay.
That is amazing.
It's okay.
I'll read it for the people who...
You don't need to read it. They heard it. They can play it back in slow
bubbles,
speed.
Pretty bubbles in the air. They fly for you, flying through and through. Then like my dreams, they all stay true. Fortune's never hiding, broken dreams to mend. I'm for blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles till the end.
No, I don't think we change it.
We are changing it.
No, we are not changing it.
We're going to petition right now. Team Adam. Hashtag Team Adam.
Team Adam.
Hashtag new bubbles.
And if you do not want to change it, if you think that the history and the desperation that's in the original song and the negativity that's in the original song,
failed football club that's never going to win anything for as long as we live.
Excuse me,
I
saw them win two FA Cups. Just because you haven't,
I didn't go to the FA Cup final the time when we lost.
Well, there you go. The time that you lost, I went to the FA Cup final the time that we won, Adam. And I think if you think that we should leave Bubbles alone, then it's hashtag Team Wayne.
I hate losing, but look, we need to go with it. We need to just agree, Wayne. You need to get on board.
No, I'm not going to get on board with this.
This could be the start of a movement.
No, I'm not getting on board with it.
You know what? When I get invited to the stadium to sing this on the field at the FA Cup final because the new song has changed
I will provide
things.
Earplugs for everybody. I will provide earplugs for everybody.
I've even got like a harmony for the end and everything.
Because that's how confident I am that nothing's going to happen with this, mate. Absolutely. I've never been more confident. In fact, this should be the contest every week. Is Adam still wrong about this or is Adam right? Every week. And then I would win every single week and then you could do a shot every single week.
Well, this is a good idea. I'm convinced.
But yeah, I understand that you're convinced and I totally understand your thought process behind it. I really do. But, I just choose to disagree with you. Let's talk about chants that have been changed. I mean, of course, the Payette one was changed beautifully. And now we do... You do the F off Payette if you want to. I love the carpet one. I love the claret carpet.
Yeah.
Should we do that one?
Yeah,
Let's do that. Okay.
You start it.
I can't remember it.
Isn't it like, we've got carpet, claret carpet.
I just don't think you understand. Delivered by a man in a transit van. We've got claret carpet. See, I'm not going to be mean and say that you didn't know that because you went.
Well, I didn't really know that.
I love that one.
Yeah, but I didn't claim it's my favourite song. You know what? I think that the changing of these chants are good. Just like the new version of Bubbles that guy did that was really good. You know, that guy who lives in Texas.
Just don't like that one
He came up with this amazing new Bubbles song. I mean, we'll have to get him on the show sometime.
I don't know. What do you guys think out there? I mean, should we be allowed to change these chants?
I can't hear him.
I can't hear any of them.
Which
means they're thinking so deeply about it, Adam. They're thinking so deeply about it. So if you've got a chant that you want to hear on the podcast, or if you've got a new chant that we haven't heard of, come on.
That is definitely the squeakiness of the chair.
Is that the chair or is that you?
I swear to God, that is the chair. The chair keeps farting on me.
And we hope you really didn't enjoy all that awful singing. Apologies for the episode being a couple of days late, but as Adam said, I was on my deathbed. And you can all send don't send flowers, send donations to Save the Children. Save the Children of West Ham.
For what, do you mean send the donations to Wayne McMullen?
No, Save the Children of West Ham.
Who are the children of West Ham? Jared Bowen?
Yeah. Jared Bowen, Ngakia. Yeah, I can pronounce the name. Declan Rice. All of those people that really need the money.
So do you think, like, to finish off this episode, we should bring some brand new content?
We actually got some interesting response from our Fat Sam and Moisey piece here. Can I read a few of them out?
Have you made these up?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Read them.
So the first one is from Jack McLaughlin on Instagram.
Okay.
Loved the pub talk. Next one is from Telehammer66 on Twitter. You guys have made me laugh with the pub talk during a tough time as a West Ham fan. Come on, you Irons. #thanks. And then Paul Hendy on Facebook. More Fat Sam and Moisey. That's all he put.
How come I didn't see any of these? Is this real?
Yeah, totally real, mate. You don't follow it as much as I do.
No, you're right. I don't. I actually got some good feedback as well. Someone did say, man, it maybe went on a bit too long, which I 100% agree with. But everyone was like, oh, that was really good. And I mean, spoiler alert, we were going to do one, but Paul Wickle-Wayne is not well enough to do it.
I know. We didn't get all positive feedback, though. We did get one from Gavin, the Scotsman with a Z.
Oh.
And on Instagram, it says, Wayne's Scottish accent was fun, but hardly accurate. I think it was Tommy. And Adam's Sam impression is the podcast version of the coronavirus.
Hey, any feedback is positive feedback.
And we got an email.
Really?
An email. Now, they must have really hated us to have tried to look for our email address because we don't even give it out on the podcast. So it's from a guy called Michael Aldridge. He goes, Dear West Ham is Why We Drink podcast. I was listening to Pub Talk with Fat Sam and Moisey, and your impression of Sam Allardyce was so bad I had to throw my phone across the room. My headphones were dislodged from my ears so violently that I sustained an injury. I've attached a bill from my doctor for my treatment for the injury sustained due to your podcast. Regards, Michael Aldridge.
You're such a lying bastard. There's no way. Not a single one of those things were true. Not one of them. And I believed you until the email. I believed you.
I got you hook, line, and sinker, didn't I?
And now I think everyone probably thinks it was crap. No one cared. The only thing that I heard was that, it was quite funny, but it did go on a bit too long. What's that? What's that? Oh, fat lad. Sam, I told you you're not allowed to be in this episode. Oh, I need let's forget that. This is a great episode.
Is Pat Sam still on holiday in Scotland? Hang on. There's somebody else coming over here. Oh, what you doing over there, laddie? Don't be making fun of my fatty Sam. As I told you I was going to win a game. I am a winner. I told you, you little punk. I am so sick.
Oh, dear God. Well, next weekend I'm going to be in Vegas.
You are?
Oh, but not this weekend, so we'll have another episode.
Yeah, we'll have another episode. We'll have an episode after the Arsenal match.
All right, sounds like a plan. Well, stay positive. Love your lives. Get well soon, Wayne. Get well soon.
I appreciate that. Look both ways before crossing the road, and don't shake anybody's hands because that's how I got sick.
Really?
I don't know.
Well, and also I apologise for the episode being like a rehash. I hope that we don't lose any of our 6 fans over this.
There's 7 down, mate.
Why? I think that torturing your daughter and forcing her to listen to it doesn't really count. It doesn't make her a fan.
No, one of her friends now listens to it because she mentioned her friend Alana on the podcast once, remember?
Did she?
Yeah. Now Alana listens every single week to see if she's going to get mentioned again.
She just did, so...
There you go. So we got her for another couple of weeks then.
Should we give some shout-outs to people?
Yeah, like how about American Hammers Network? Oh! I'm going to be on American Hammers Network on Friday night.
Oh, are you going to try? Well,
I'm the sacrificial lamb.
I lost on the Friday Night Likes.
He was robbed.
I mean, I'm not going to say that, but I had some good answers. The guys I was up against were awesome. So shout out to Dave and Irish Tommy. And Dave Sperry. That was cool. And obviously, John and Wally are awesome as always. So Check out Friday Night Likes. And
a big thank you to Hammers Poles. Come on, your irons. Come on, your irons. Come on, youirons.com.
Whoa! Wait!
So drugged up.
Get out of the gutter way.
Didn't that sound
how
lovely?
Convenient. Oh, I'm so drugged up.
For West Ham fans everywhere, this is the ultimate football app for you. For match highlights, interviews, and the best West Ham videos and podcasts. Download the free COY Irons app now from the App Store and Google Play.
See, I'm a good friend. You said, I'm 5 minutes from your house. I could come over and record. And I said, no, don't. I could have infected you. I'll infect you on freaking Saturday, though. When I see you at the pub, I'm going to cough all over you, just like Phil coughed all over me and gave me his lurgy.
Yeah, what the heck? I mean,
when I did that thing for him and saying he had the man flu, I'm like, oh, great, Phil, you gave it to me.
If you've got the coronavirus or a virus that feels like it might be the coronavirus, do everyone a favour.
Don't go to the pub.
And watch West Ham.
Yeah.
Watch the privacy and comfort of your own deathbed.
And listen to the episode and watch West Ham from the private and comfort of your own deathbed.
Rest in peace. Cool. All right, love you all.
And look both ways before you read a book.
Cheers.
In the air, they fly and so high, like my dreams they fade and die. Legends always hiding, I looked everywhere. I forever like bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. I forever like bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. I forever like bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. They fly and so high, like my dreams they fade and die. Fortune's always hiding, I looked everywhere. I forever like bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. I forever like bubbles, pretty bubbles.